shoot, well, I guess I'm already live. How are we gonna set this up? I guess it works. I suppose. Alright, well, hi there, guys. This is Max checking in with another self-wellness update. I think I'm going to call this Max Wellness. I don't know. So I'm looking for a good name for like my, I don't know, YouTube channel or whatever program I end up creating. And I like Max Wellness or something along those lines. My name is Max, well, Anthony Maxwell. So they call me Max, they call me Maxwell. Maximum Wellness, Max Wellness, something along those lines. Something, you know, wellness such as like being fit or mentally healthy and, you know, pushing it to the max. That's why they call me Max. No, it's really not. But that's why I want them to call me Max, because I want to be the most fit, the most healthy, the most ready for anything. And health is, you know, the vector to that goal. So in my last video, I talked about all the equipment that I pack into my backpack that diversifies any workout at the gym, at the park, you know, at home, at work, at church, you know, anywhere. And now I'm just going to go through a couple different exercises that I've played with, or you know, maybe some new ones that we make up along the road. But yeah, we're just going to experiment with this equipment and figure out what's the most effective on our body that's, you know, stressing it out the most. Yeah. Alright. So I always like to start with this Simply Fit board. I don't see if I can get a good shot of it. Let's see. So here's the Simply Fit board. It is a great purchase. I saw it on Shark Tank first. A couple women created it, and they got an investment, and with Lori, I'm pretty sure, and they have killed it since then. It's like $30 at Walmart. I got this for $3 at Goodwill. So keep an eye out for them on the cheap, and it's a great investment. It's great for anything. Push-ups that also engage your balance muscles and your core. See how much my muscles are flexing compared to just that? You can feel it. You can feel a big difference, more than you can see. Just doing this, I feel how much more my body has to work. Especially if you stay level, you control that board, it doesn't control you. I can go wherever I want with it. You can do twists with this thing, but what it's mainly intended for, or as it's demonstrated the most by the creators, is just targeting your core. So keeping this thing balanced, keeping it in one place, and rotating it all at the same time. Ooh. I like it best, honestly, without shoes on. I enjoy to do most of my workouts shoeless, in fact. I feel like it grounds you more. I feel like it is more natural. I feel like it engages my balance muscles more in a better way. When I'm wearing shoes, I'll notice now, like, I don't feel as many muscles engaging as if I'm just barefoot, au natural. It's the way to go. Something that I've learned, something that you're going to learn, you will learn, if you don't already know. Natural is usually better. The human body, any animal's body, will adapt to a natural environmental change rather than an artificial one. Okay? So, oh yeah. Now you can just feel this so much better. You can balance so much better while barefoot. Ugh. So I like to think about engaging every muscle. I flex all my muscles, literally. And just think about stretching out that core, your back. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah. This board right here is magic. It's been marketed towards women a lot, but if you're a dude, you need this thing. This is gonna tear your core up more than anything else. It's a cheat code. So while we perform any exercise, as we go through this experience, no matter the exercise, you think about what you're trying to target, you think about the muscle groups that you're going to engage, and you're going to think about the positions you're going to flex them in and stretch them in. So you want to flex them all the way in and bring those muscle fibers in at the peak, and then stretch them all the way out. So like my pecs, for example, I'm going to force them together. I'm going to try to contract this as much as possible, along with the rest of my core and upper body, and then I'm going to stretch it out in the opposite direction. Okay, so in, you just flex it. You don't even need weights to work out. All you need is your body. And standing on this board helps with the engagement of these muscles. It makes it easier to engage them. When they lock in, they make you more stable. So your balance is based off, like if you just flex all your muscles, you're gonna be balanced. Like if you find that position and then flex it, your body's gonna be the most still, and as long as you find that center of balance, the most balanced thus, you know? So you find that position, just flex. Engage those muscles. Just like that. And it feels great. You'll start feeling it immediately. Okay? And so I'll do that, and then just work it out. At first, when you get this board, you'll notice that you'll be all over the place. You'll be in a different room. After a couple minutes, you'll start off in the dining room, end up in the garage somehow. Then doing squats with these. I've also seen holding it balanced and then leaning forward, stretching that back, engaging the core, and then stretching that core, engaging the back. Or, hitting your abs, relaxing your back, stretching your back, and now stretch your abs, and tighten your back. Oh, it feels amazing. I have a tight back. I have my lower back's not the straightest, and doing that, you can feel it getting stronger. Strengthening those muscles around your back is gonna just make you feel so much better. Like bending down and grabbing things, or moving in certain ways, jumping, running, just doing, lifting things, strengthening your back, especially your lower back or all of your back. So many muscles are, running through your back. And strengthening all of those, people don't think about it as being important because it's not aesthetically what we think about, but it is just as important as any other muscle group. Your abs, your pecs, your arms, your legs, your back is a part of your core, making it, more important, honestly, than your arms. A strong core is just gonna strengthen the rest of your body naturally. So you have arms that can lift 20 pounds, and then you increase your core strength. Your arms are gonna be able to lift 15 pounds, even though you haven't increased your arm strength per se. So something to think about as you go through these workouts. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick. Hella thirsty, much thirst. I don't think I have any water nearby. Damn. Should have thought about that. Shoot. Well, I guess. I'm just gonna be thirsty. Shoot. I'm at the pool too, and I ain't got no water. This sucks. Alright. So, you can do anything with this board. Just grab it and play with it. Move with it. If you pick this board up and start doing stuff with it, it's making you stronger. Right then and there. Oh, I love the push-ups with it. focus on the core, focus on flexing all of the muscles. I want bigger pecs, I focus on my pecs. I want bigger biceps, I focus on my biceps. I want bigger anything, I need bigger triceps. Then looking small in the tri department, but you want to target that muscle in the peak of that exercise. When you know you're targeting that muscle, when you know it's flexing, just pinpoint your mind on the peak of that muscle and push every fiber into that point. Literally, that's what it's all about. Like I said, you can lift with no weights at all. You can have no weights at all and still just stress out your body with your body. Straight up. It's just, if you just sit there and flex something, it's getting stronger. It's something really everybody needs to know that nobody knows. Alright. Oh, sweating it up. Alright, back up here. Hello, my non-viewers, my 0 viewers. Glad to see that you're not watching me tonight. I am working out by myself. Absolutely zero buddy knows about me here doing this. Not even the YouTubes right now. But still, we're going to do this anyway. I believe this is, part of my purpose here. This is, I guess, how I'll start. Making bad YouTube videos about working out and health and whatever else we need to talk about to become a better person. Like, that's it. So, I love starting my workout with that Simply Fit board. I love using this in the middle of my workout. I love ending my workout with this. This thing is great. It's great at engaging the core. Before, you could never see my abs. You couldn't see any definition here, none at all. My pecs are still pretty small, which is sad, but they're bigger than they've ever been, honestly. And my abs are more defined than they've ever been. My entire body is. I'm lighter than I ever have been since 8th grade, but I'm literally lighter than I was when I was 13 and I'm 23. But I'm also stronger than I ever have been in the same breath. So Simply Fit board, a must own. I just do different things with it on it all the time. I'll grab some resistance bands, put them on my arms, jump on there, do some craziness. We'll show you that later. Let's use some other equipment now. Oh, I'm so sweaty. It's hot out here. It's like 4 a.m. right now. I got here like 2:40, 3 o'clock, and like at the gym at my apartment, I lost the swipe card to it. Usually every night during the week, there'll be people up here late night, let me in. I'd love to get in there and do a video with the equipment, show y'all some of the stuff we can do. It's so exciting. Doing it by itself is great. And it's a great way to get into it, but if you want to maximize these resistance bands, doing it in the gym is the way to go. And like I said in my last video, like, I used to not gym. I gymmed, wasn't getting the results I wanted, stopped the gymming, bought my own equipment, less than $100 for a portable gym and an at-home, set of equipment also. And started seeing more results there than I ever have in the gym. And then I did some more research, realized that you can combine the resistance bands with the weights, and that is where you're going to see the most results. Like, both of them by themselves are worth, a different value. Weights are worth this value, and they have these pros and cons, and resistance bands are the exact same. And, but combining them, it balances them out to a crazy degree. You can work your body in ways that you never would have imagined. So let's get into it. Let's stay with it. I need to stop talking. Start doing. Oh, so itchy. Alright, so I love using this red resistance band. So yeah, I guess I'll start with the smaller ones. We'll kind of show you some exercises with every different piece of equipment. So this red, big, long resistance band from Exafit, and there's a couple other companies I think that basically use the exact same material and dimensions, and they create these resistance bands. And even though this is really thin, it's super strong. This is stronger than any of the other little resistance bands you're gonna get on the market, right? Even though those are great, this is better. So the beauty of this, I love this for stretching. I'll literally just work on my balance with this. This engages your arms, your core, which makes working on your balance harder, but in the long run, easier. Oh, okay. Focus. We'll notice how much, Jesus. My allergies are raging here in Austin, Texas. All these cedars. That's what you'll notice. I'll just stretch the band out. Now, look at what I just did with my hands. So I'll take the loop, right? And then I'll cross it over, take a hand and put it through there, and loop it around, all right? So then, essentially, your hands are secured, both, by the band, making it more safe. For one, it's not going to accidentally pop off and get you, and it also just makes the band a little bit shorter, which makes it a little more stressful on your body. So you can do that, and you can just continue, you know, grab a little more, make it as short as you want, right? And it's going to be even harder and harder the shorter you make this middle band, okay? This middle band length is what determines the resistance put on your body. So I like to loop it around my hands once, and then just grab it normally. Yes. Now let's do this to warm up. And now you can also just wear it like almost like a backpack. You just wear it like it's an article of clothing, if you will, and you like just have it wrapped around yourself. Okay. Okay. And you just moving in directions. This is putting stress on my pecs. I can engage my shoulders, my traps, my biceps, anything. Like you can just find the muscle, put the rubber band in the opposite direction of that muscle, and then work it. That's it. That's the science behind it. So all your muscle fibers run in different directions. Your pecs run this way, you know, in a couple different directions. Get a map of the muscle body and of all its fibers, right? This other dude on YouTube does a great visualization. That's a word that I can't say. Visualization, like athlete X or something. He does like takes these markers, draws all over his body, and shows you which directions the muscle fibers are running. And great information, great theory, and just applying that to your workouts. Just the more knowledge you have, the more effective you're gonna be in every walk of life. So go watch his videos. He has great information. That's where I got a lot of the stuff I say from. Honestly, he's a beast. and I want to be like that. So anyway, so I want to target my pecs, right? The muscle fibers run in this direction generally, you know, they be going in that way. So I flex the pecs as much as I can. I try it. So this is one end of the fiber, this is another end. I try to get them as close as I can to each other. And I'm going to stretch them apart as far as I can from each other. And I'm going to push them apart or together. And that's it. You just do that over and over. You just stress your body out. Oh. Now you'll notice that this rubber on your bare back, I go ahead and do it shirtless because I'm just trying to build self-confidence, and exposing myself to strangers is what builds the most self-confidence the fastest, you know. I'm, for the first time in my life, confident enough to do that. So I'm not confident enough to be like, hey girl, what's up? But, you know, we'll get there. But regardless, the rubber bands on your back can be uncomfortable sometimes, or with the bigger bands like the green ones, they can be painful because there's so much friction between that rubber and your skin that when it stretches, your skin stretches with it. And I'd recommend wearing clothing. Anything besides these red bands, I put on, you know, some pads on my hands to protect them. Ace bandages, a really good silky material, comfortable, and it doesn't put stress on your hands. Just, you know, doesn't put negative stress on your hands. It's not like binding or not too resisting. It doesn't restrict your motion too much. So that's what I would recommend doing if you do have any discomfort with these bands on your skin. Definitely put something between it and you, and it'll just take that problem right away. So thin band is the best one. I'll take this one on walks with me. I'll take it anywhere I go. Put it under your feet. You know, you can do like some full body stuff here, like oh, it just feels amazing. You're just getting them and move and focus on contracting and stretching your muscles, you know, specifically or in groups. If you just get in there and move around, you're gonna see results. It's that easy. It is that easy. So that's the red band. It's a must. These large pull-up bands, they're 100% a must. Favorite category, most versatile group of resistance bands. Get these today. Order these. They're 30 bucks. Sounds like a lot for rubber bands, but it's not. These things are the best. Anybody, bodybuilders need to use these. Everybody. Okay, grandma can use these. The kids can use these safely, you know, like, the more you know. Alright. Alright, so let's move into another favorite category, and that's my anchoring system. So, like I mentioned in the last video, we have this type of resistance band also, which is just a resistance tube with some heavy duty carabiner clips on the end of it. You link them together, you can double them up, you can twist them together, make them even stronger, okay, so they don't pop on you. And these are great. They come in a set with these magical items. Where are they at? Ah, yes. So these Velcro strips, these anchors, or yeah, I don't even know what the word is for them, but here's what you can do with them. Pretty cool. Okay. Wrap around my wrist. These are like they're marketed for leg workouts, so you'd wrap around like right above your knee or your lower thigh. Okay. Jesus, I'm itchy out here. Sorry, dude, look crazy. But here we go. Then you don't want it so tight that it starts cutting off your circulation. Of course, you just want it tight enough so it's not gonna like move too much on you, but so still you can readjust it if you need to. So there we go. We'll get them in the same position on your hands with the two loops on top. Okay, and now you get your anchor set up and you're like, all right, what do I want to target? So let's do an ab target, and I will use geez, I'm so itchy, dude. Eating me up out here. I need a shower. Alright, so I guess we can use the original bands. But I also like putting other resistance bands on here. Like, you're not limited to just these. You can put literally any other resistance band attached to this. Just use the other carabiner clips. Or the red one, I've even like pushed through and tied these together before when I didn't have any clips or anything to attach it with. I just got creative and combined it and used it. And it was great. So we have black, blue, and yellow. We have two of each. So I'm just missing a yellow right now, it looks like. Okay. So I'll just take them and put them in the same sequence on each. So I've got yellow, blue, and black. And then yellow, blue, and black. Alright, so we're going to anchor this somewhere about head level in that general area, and then get on our knees and do crunches and target our abs, you know, in a really effective way. Or honestly, we could anchor this even higher if it was able right now, and do standing ab work, which I like to do a lot. But so you have your hooks, your you have your bands linked together in the same order on each side. I don't know if that matters or not, but I guess let's do it for consistency. And you have two loops to pick from. I'll pick the loop away from the Velcro. Something tells me that's just the right thing to do, not sure what. And then let's go make our anchor for the opposite side. So I have it anchored to myself, and I'll anchor it to my environment with where did I put that? Sorry, I had some organization problems. Can't find my piece that I want. So I have my carabiner clips, or however you say that. If somebody knows how to say that, please tell me. And then I have my other random anchors that I've collected. So this, I'll just attach my clip to the entire thing. And now we're going to go anchor it to this bar right here. Ah. Fuck, I'm all itchy as a motherfucker right now. Ugh. Jesus. Alright, so I have one anchor. Where's my other anchor at? Where's my anchor, Mom? Mama! Yo, where's that anchor at, girl? But for real, though. I cannot find it. And I just had it today. It must be here. Ah, found it. Alright. Cool. So, sorry, Jesus. I have 2 Velcro anchors. I will come put it right in. Okay. Each one has a carabiner clip on it that I'm going to use. There's one. I love these things, honestly. These are so sick. This one, I'll double clip. Yeah. When possible, double clip these things. It just adds strength to the more surface area that you create, more the weight stress is distributed into your anchors. You don't want to put all the stress in one point on the anchors. The more you spread it out, the less likely it is to fail. So I've never had one fail on me yet, and I don't want to have one fail on me because these things have metal clips attached to them. If that breaks and hits me in the face, it's gonna hurt. So here we go. I'm literally just hanging here, standing on my toes, just engaging all my muscles, balancing. I'm literally on my toes. The stress is on these bands behind me. Abs? Abs, anyone? Oh, dang. Dang, bro. Oh. So if you want to target your lower pecs, the key is pushing like from the bottom. It sounds weird. It's hard to describe, but that's going to target your lower pecs. This is going to target your upper pecs. See what I mean? You see them? Damn. Whew. Now, these are tough exercises. These are not easy. And now, you're saying, alright, Max, I already got the resistance bands. I already know about this stuff. Like, I already do it. I'm already living it. How do I make it harder? It's too easy now. That's what you'll notice. These get easier as you use them. Your body gets stronger. It adapts. You'll look better, but it won't feel as hard. You won't get that, you know, that feeling that you're ultra strong kind of rush, you know, head rush. So, this is what you do. You grab a couple weights. You just sandbags. Now, this exercise is 10 pounds harder, and adding those resistance bands to it takes away your momentum. Your body's not cheating, you know, not being forced to cheat by the laws of physics on the sandbags. The rubber bands correct it. They keep your body engaged. Your body doesn't get a chance to relax at the peak of the exercise. Oh. And that's a crazy burn. That's a burn. And one thing I have noticed is after using these things on bare skin for a little while, it will start to irritate your skin. These things are like rubber on the inside, so the sweat will just stay in there. So whenever I get done using them, I wipe them down with a sanitized towel and let them dry out. I don't just wrap them up right away and let them sit with that sweat on there and ferment. Very important to be mindful of hygiene and health and safety as you go through this, because putting a little bit of effort towards safety can save you a lot of pain or trouble and time in the long run. Just understanding and being mindful of safety at all times in everything you do. Driving your car, walking down the street, eating food, working out. Safety is number one. It should always be the first thing you learn when you learn anything. How to be safe while you do it. So I love the anchors. I love the wristbands. Those are just such a great piece of technology and equipment. They're so simple, yet versatile and effective, that they're an important part of every single workout. And like, you don't have to use them every single workout. Of course, like, you shouldn't force yourself to do something every single time if you don't want to. But they are by far one of my favorite pieces of equipment that I own. I think you should definitely invest. So moving forward, what else do we have? Oh. Breaking out. I've got hives. I think the bugs have gotten the better of me this early morning in the AM. This is what it takes. Waking up early, working out. For me, making these videos for you 0 viewers, 0 likes, 0 comments, I love that. I feel it from y'all. Everybody who's not there. Really boosts my confidence, my ego, through the roof. I mean, I think I got a couple views on a video one time after it had been like a couple weeks of it being up, and I can say that's pushing me more than any other factor. No, I'm kidding. But it does. Just doing this, just getting in front of the camera, talking, I'm getting more comfortable talking in front of the camera. I'm not as rambly, believe it or not. I'm not as crazy sounding. Just as crazy looking. Oh, believe it or not. But it's just diversifying myself. Do something new. Get in front of a camera. Start working out. Talking about health, fitness, mental health. Let's talk about it all. I mean, I'm still waiting for viewer number 1. I can't wait for you. I know you're out there. Like, I don't know. I wish I had something to send you. If you like and comment, could have a raffle. Put your name in a bucket, pull it out. I might only be one, but I don't know. I don't know how to gain views, gain clout. See, I'm pretty mediocre in stature. Pretty short guy. I'm starting to build the athletic physique, though. It's coming in slowly but surely. Ugh, so itchy. Alright, well, I've talked for long enough. You guys see a couple different exercises, just examples of exercises or techniques, or, different concepts that you can apply in so many different endless ways in your life and in your gym. Like, be creative. I've picked up tree stumps before and lifted them up and down in order to get a workout. Anything. Like, you can push up against a wall a stationary wall and just push it like a building, like you're gonna move it, and act like you're gonna move it, and you're gonna be put stress on your whole body, and thus work it out, thus make it stronger, thus make it better looking. Like, get creative, don't be lazy, don't sit around. When you see this, get up. When you see this video, get up and do some of this stuff. Do some push-ups, jump up and down. Who cares? Move and encourage those around you to move with you. Move and encourage those around you to move with you. That's the only way to start a movement. You know, symbolic or literal. It's the only way. Influence each other. Influence yourself. Influence your environment. Create a better environment. Create a better self. That's it. I've worked towards bettering my environment a little bit every week. Just doing That's a sketchy ass car. But, alright. Good night, nobody.